What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
And she's back. It's Susie Q96. Yep. And it's the Deadbeat Club. Yep. It is an unofficial meeting of the Deadbeat Club. We got some pennies that I found. Just when I thought I was done with pennies, I found more pennies. Oh my goodness. So now I'm looking for the next 5 people that come in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we'll see if anybody shows up. Because the first 5 to come in get an entry in the 96 Duck race for the Christmas in July festivities. I know that's not a penny. That's a walker. That's a hint. You might be able to win such a thing. Nobody's saying anything, so we don't know. I guess nobody wants to play today. Someone will play eventually, I'm sure. And if they don't, then it's your loss. I'm going to look at these pennies because I have no idea what they are. And I will only be on here until my happy helper shows up. Nobody's saying anything in here, which is a little strange. Mark Thomas, put me in, coach. Mark's ready to play today. Okay, there you go, Mark. There's your first entry. We're only getting 4 entries this time instead of 5 like we did last month. So there's our first participant. And the lucky James Eller. Lucky James Eller. Yeah, I'm in a singing mood. I don't know. I'm probably breaking some eardrums. But I just noticed on the Susie Smart commercial earlier, one of the little signs taped on the side of her blackboard, it was talking about she adds, she spells, and then it said she sings. Well, see, I never got the Susie Smart doll. I wanted the Susie Smart doll, but my daddy wouldn't let me have one. So I don't know what the other things were that she said she supposedly sang or spoke 12 different things. And I only know what 4 of them are, but apparently the 5th one was singing. So I've been singing. All right. Anyway, I found some more pennies while I was cleaning. And I'm only going to be on here until my housekeeping help lady comes back from running errands. And I don't know when that's going to be because I piddled around for a bit trying to set some things up on my computer. There's Team Clambake. They get an entry for the end of the month Christmas in July drawing. How y'all doing today? We got 2 more slots being given away on this broadcast, at least 2. And we're going to see what these pennies are. I found them in a little plastic bag that used to have furniture parts in it, so I have no idea what this is. 1980. Suzette. Hi, Suzette. You get an entry. in the Christmas in July qualifying duck race. And Mike is back. So Mike gets the last shot. All right. So I may put a couple more people in later on. I have no idea. These may just be coppers. I do not know what this bag of pennies is. I just found it. It's looking like it's copper. Oh my gosh, would you look at that one? That one's pretty. Looks like it was shot in a drive-by or something. That is sad looking. I think that's what this is going to be, is coppers. And probably coppers that have not been checked for errors and anomalies. I still have not done the video telling what the prizes are going to be, because I'm not telling you. You're going to, whoever wins is going to have to pick a package. That way, nobody knows what anybody's going to win until the winners are announced, and then the winner gets to pick a package. And I also am going to have a separate one for the Patreon sponsors. I just put a little video out about that. They're getting their own special drawing. So that's going to be fun. Little bit different format this month. There's an 82. I gotta put that in the 82 box. Got a lot of those to sort. Found a video of Susie Smart talking, but you couldn't understand her. Well, that was probably me on my meds. But yeah, any Susie Smart stuff you find, let me know, because I've been searching, and it's pretty scarce stuff. One of the things I loved about the Susie Smart doll was, back then they didn't educate girls. They were just starting to get into the idea of educating girls. We were supposed to stay in the kitchen and bake cookies, which is why my dad was not fond of that toy, because it really promoted educating girls. That's all right, James. You still got a chance to win the other stuff. The Patreon sponsorship is $2.96 a month for the lowest tier. So that's basically a cup of coffee that I'm asking people to give up in order to participate in that. I'm not asking $20, or, you know, a lot of people do. And like the other night, I ran into a channel. It kind of bothered me, because a lot of my people that are in my channel were in that one as well. And they were having a celebration of having reached a certain milestone of their channel, which was under 1,000. And I just thought it was kind of weird. I mean, I understand wanting people to be subscribed, but they had actually closed their giveaway, where unless you had been subscribed for a certain amount of time, you could not even come into their chat. And I don't know, I just didn't think that was very friendly. You know, somebody's trying to come into your channel to check it out, and they can't. And that just, I didn't think that was appropriate, but that's me. I'm sure they were looking at it as, we only want our subscribers to win. And so if you look at it that way, I guess it makes perfect sense. But I had gone over there to become a subscriber because everybody said, oh, this is a good channel. No, not when you've got it set that way. That's not a good way to get rid of bots. You're also getting rid of people that came to your channel because people told them, hey, this is a really good channel. You should go over there and check it out. And then you go over there to check it out and you can't get in. So, you know, I can look at it both ways, but will I go back to that channel? I don't know. It was set for 24 hours, Mark. 24 hours. Oh, and Sandy is back. She is back. So I guess we're gonna pick this up later. Unless y'all want to talk to Sandy. Say hi, Sandy. Hey, y'all. She went to the store for me and to the mail. Let's see, did I get a package?
You got one from Utah.
Oh, we got a package from Handy Andy. Let's open it live. Woohoo, look, we got a package. Yay. Yeah, this was 24 hours, Mark. You could subscribe and then you had to wait 24 hours to get into their channel. And I thought, no, I would have like an hour. I'd have gone back in an hour. By 24 hours, my attention span is shot and I'm already on to another channel. And to be real honest, that's probably not very nice of me, but that's just how things work on YouTube. If somebody comes to subscribe to your channel and they subscribe and then you tell them, well, you're subscribed, but you can't come in for 24 hours. I don't know that they're going to remember to come back. They're going to more likely go, well, I'm going to go find something else I can watch then if I can't come in the channel. I mean, I realized there were some reasons, I'm sure, but I thought the amount of time was off. You know, like I said, an hour, I'd have gone back in an hour. I'm trying to open this package from Andy, but I don't know where my scissors are. I bet Miss Sandy knows where there's a pair. She's going to get the kitchen shears. We'll cut this bad boy open here. Thank you, Miss Sandy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Miss Sandy does a lot of things for me, folks. She keeps me going around here when I can't. She's the one that came and rescued me the other day when my car broke down. They wouldn't let me ride in the wrecker because of concerns of COVID. So Miss Sandy had to come down and rescue me. So, all right, let's see what we got here. I'll put them under the microscope so you can see what I got. Oh my goodness. I still have not been able to get a hold of Andy. I sent him a couple of messages. I hope everybody else will too. And we'll see if we can't get him back on the air. Because the world's just not right without a little Handy Andy. He's a funny dude. Makes me laugh. Okay, I hope you like. Please stay safe. Best wishes, your friend, Handy Andy 736. All right. And one of his lovely hand-drawn notes. And a whole bunch of coinage in here. Woohoo! And we got... Oh, this is my pink $50 that it came out of one of the rolls. It's pink. Somebody pinked it up. And... I don't know why they did this to it, but they painted a big pink swirl on it. It doesn't show up as much under the scope, but it's really like the same pink as in my logo. So Andy sent me the pink $50. It's just got a big pink swirl painted on the back, and it is a 98p. Pretty beat up. But yeah, it's got a big pink there. You can kind of see. So that's my... Yes, Andy. The same night I had my little meltdown, Andy had one. People were being pretty disrespectful to him, and I can't say I blame him. Yeah, I got my peace signs. I always get my hand-drawn peace signs from Andy. They're so cool. Let's see what I got: a Jack the Cat and a People First. Yeah, I've got several of these. I'm gonna put some of them in sticker packs. So we got switched over from what were those pennies to what did we get from Handy Andy. Oh, and I also, on this one, I had one of the prizes I got from the 25 likes drawing. So I forgot what's in here. I think it's an Indian head. Yep, I got this for winning the 25 likes giveaway. 1903 Indian head. It's pretty rough. It's missing all the letters off the headband or the headdress, but it's still an Indian head, so not quite as nice as this other one that I got the other day, but I'll take it. Yeah, see, this is my one that I got the other day. That one's pretty good. It's got all its detail. Well, an Indian head is an Indian head. We'll put that aside. Let's see what else we got. We got a 1943 war nickel, Philly, a Philadelphia, which is 35% silver. It's pretty worn down, but nonetheless, it's silver. Oops. And we got a 46 Wheatie. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, Andy was being kind of disrespected the other night. Someone accused him of putting all the good prizes in the bottom of the bucket and taping them down. And that was ridiculous. And instead of just letting it drop, the person kept doing it. And, you know, nobody likes to have somebody say that they're rigging their contests. We don't have time for that BS, for one thing. And for another thing, Andy does so much for the coin community. That's just not cool. And then he had people that were in there that just, you know, weren't paying any attention except when the giveaway would come around. And so in order to stay active, they were just putting a dot in there. And after a while, he was like, hey, you know, I'm not really going to sit here and talk to myself. You know, if you can't come in and participate, play a game or do something, then don't, you know. And by the time it was over with, Andy was crying. And that's just not Andy. He was so upset and people were being so rude to him that he just refunded the rest of the donations for the night and took the stream down. And he has not been on a live stream since. He has posted 2 or 3 little short videos, but that's it. And when you hurt Andy's channel, you hurt this one, because a lot of these things that I get from Andy go right back into our drawings. So, yeah, well, it's a consolation prize, Mark. It's not intended to be a get-rich thing. Now, I'm going to show you some things in mine that were not wheat pennies. Now, this happens to be a wheat penny. This is a 40D that came out of the box of broken hearts. But now, look at the next one. This one is not. This is an S-Mint Thomas Jefferson proof presidential coin. This is a very nice coin that came out of there. And I did not have Thomas Jefferson in my president collection. So, you know, I I appreciated getting this because the presidential coin I dug up at the park last week doesn't look like this at all. The one I dug up is all nasty and dirty and corroded. This is a beautiful coin here. Came out of the bucket, and I'm sure it was not stuck to the bottom, as the person implied. But yeah, it's mostly his leftover Wheaties that he's just given away, and I see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Mark. I'm so upset that anybody would do this, and they have. This is the second time that someone has made the same accusation, and it really hurts his feelings, and I don't blame him for his feelings being hurt. He puts 80 to 90 hours a week into doing his shows, and I just think that's horrible. And here's a 1920 Wheatie. I mean, when he puts all the coins in, he puts the minting on, I mean, he just does a fabulous job, and I'm really mad. Well, see, I had been in there earlier, Mark, and I am a mod, and Andy goes late into the night because he's out in Utah, and I had already left. But there were some mods in there at the time. I don't know what exactly transpired because I still haven't watched the whole thing. I've watched parts of it. Yeah, exactly. Team Clambake. Hey, Heather. Everybody has something that they do with their leftover Wheaties. I do this basically the same thing. I make up packets with like 10 consecutive years of wheat pennies or a bunch of D's or a bunch of S's, and I give them away. If you are going into somebody's channel and you are expecting to win $40 and $50 coins every time you go in, you don't need to be there because you're there for the wrong reason. And so, yeah, now we have lost Andy for at least for the time being until we can convince him to ignore the idiots. But his meltdown was about 4 hours after mine on the 4th of July. If you want to go back and watch his 4th of July video, you can see some of the things that happened. Okay, now here's another one that came out of there. It's a 40% silver 1966 Kennedy hat. I'm not unhappy that I got a that's the second piece of silver out of there for me. And here I got a V-nickel, a 1906 V-nickel. It's not in the greatest shape, but still, I'm happy to get stuff like this. Did I get a lot of pennies? Yeah, I always get a lot of pennies. It's a running joke that I like the S pennies because that's pretty much all that's missing out of my book. But I take the few coins out that I want to keep and I give the rest of them away to you guys. It's a win-win situation. 57D. So, yeah, I'm very unhappy. So if you are one of Andy's people, go message him. Yeah, like the package before this one, I cleaned house on it. I got some really good prizes, and Andy was like going, "Oh man, you're killing me, girl, you're killing me." And then I got extra pulls out of the thing, so I ended up getting like 22 coins. And here's a 1940 Great Britain penny that I got out of there. But yeah, who goes into a channel where they're pretty much getting something for nothing? Because a lot of the channels, you've got to make a huge donation to even get rolls. In Andy's, you make a $5 donation, you can get a single roll. You know, you don't have to drop 20 bucks. 51 Philly Wheatie. And my last coin is not a Wheatie. My last coin is, what is this? Oh, it's not a coin at all. Here you go. Here's 1/10 of an ounce of 0.999 pure silver that I got. 1/10 troy ounce. Fine silver. So, do I believe he's putting stuff in the bottom? Well, of course, some stuff is going to drop to the bottom, but do I believe he taped anything to the bottom of the bucket? Hell no. Why would you even say something like that? I'm just so mad because that was uncalled for. And fact of the matter is, this channel would not exist if it weren't for Handy Andy. He was my very first real mod. He donated a lot of the things that I have given away over the past couple of years. He donated this microscope that we're looking at the coins through. Don't mess with my Andy, I'll hurt you. Okay, now we're back to this pile of pennies that I found. But anyway, that was my stash from Handy Andy. M3 didn't get anything this time. The last 2 packages, he got yip catnip for my cat. So, yeah, I'm just not very happy that someone has chosen to target Andy again. It's uncalled for. Very uncalled for. So anyway, I'm gonna fire up the bot here. I haven't done that yet. And I'm gonna let the night bot choose a couple more people for the July drawing, and then I'm gonna go. My radiator is here for my car. Yes, it hath arrived. It will be being installed tomorrow, hopefully. Excuse me. My goodness. Every time I get on here now, I get heartburn. I get all wound up. People just make me mad. I don't like when they mess with my boy. Makes me want to fire up the redneck mobile and go after them. I think I'm tough. Yep. We're going to go after them. That's what bad to the bone. That's it. I'm just over it.
Woman, you are playing with forces beyond your ken.
Yeah, well, your Ken can kiss my Barbie.
Yep. I'm pretty mad.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Yeah, I'm playing with my sound bites. All right, everybody needs to post something in the stream. I don't know how many people are here. It says there's 7. So, all right, everybody get. Yeah, I just don't understand there's some channels in this community that have lost their freaking minds. They think they're better than everybody else. They think they can bully people. And that's kind of why I started the Deadbeat Club, you know. It's like, you know, don't come over here and tell me you're the best or the brightest or you know it all, because We're just a bunch of deadbeats hanging out drinking coffee and stuff. We don't care that you think you're cool. We're just not into that. Like yesterday, we sat around here for an hour talking about stock car racing. The one thing I don't. Yeah, JJ was involved, but he was not part of the calling him a cheater. JJ just was posting dots instead of actually making a post, and Andy asked people not to do that, and they did it again. And there's somebody in the room right now that did it again too, and you know who you are. Don't do that no more. Okay. It makes me look bad when somebody that's in my channel goes over in another channel and acts a fool. I don't think he was banned. I think he was muted. Andy doesn't ban anybody, but another mod might have done so. I don't know because I can't get a hold of Andy. Okay, there's supposedly 7 people in the room, and only 3 of you are showing up on the Nightbot. So I guess y'all don't want to get entered in the duck race to win the big prize. Right now, I've only got Heather's Chubby Hubby, Suzette Free, and Team Clam Bake. I don't know why. Okay, now here we go. Now we got Mark Thomas. Okay, let me start at the top. Heather's Chubby Hubby, Mark Thomas, Silver Tongue Stacker, Suzette Free, Team Clam Bake, and Lucky James Eller. If I did not say your name, you got about 30 seconds to post something over here in the thing, and then I'm just going to have the Nightbot pick me out some folks, and I'll add you to the list. And the drawing and the duck race and all of that are going to be on August the 1st. So you'll still have time to get entries between now and then. So I'm going to pick 4 more people from this. Okay, wait a minute. Where are we at here? Okay, it says 7 and 7. All right, I think everybody's in now. So let me see if I can pull this up on the big bad screen here. The Jumbotron. We don't have a freaking Jumbotron. Who am I kidding? Nightbot. We do have a Nightbot though. That phone's dinging like crazy in here. And the crowd goes wild. All right, let me see. All right, make sure everybody can see. I got nothing up my sleeve. There we go. Somebody will accuse me of taping the winner to the bottom of the barrel. I got Sandy cracking up over here. She's never been in the room when I've been doing a live stream before, so she's getting to see how crazy I get. And I do get crazy in here sometimes, but
my time. I've been thinking about this, Mr. Han. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time?
Yeah, it does. That's right, Spicoli, you tell them. All right, let's see. All right, first one is, oh, look, Mikey's here. Ah, geez. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. I don't know. Every time you think you got it.
It all goes to show you that it's always something.
And it's the king of cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
Hey, Mikey, how you doing? Oh, Mikey, I ordered your squirrels. Nobody else will understand that, but I ordered your squirrels today. I'll let you know when they get here. It's a jewelry thing, guys. It's a special order jewelry thing. And you have to go over to Oh Susie Q and find out what's going on with that. Okay, let me check. Now there's 8 people, 9 people. And Mikey's on the list. Furry plants. Hey, furry. Woohoo. All right. Let's see who the first person to get one of the spots in the duck race from the bot is Mike Shalise. It's Mike, but not Mikey. It's Mike, but it's not Mikey. God, what is wrong with me today? All right, next victim. Furry plants and coins. Oh, that's cool. Getting some different folks up there.
Oh, come on. Everybody loves lolcats. They're cute and they can't spell because they're cats.
I trusted you with my email address, and you betrayed that trust by sending me internet banality. Strike one.
And next up is Silver Tongue Stacker. Alrighty. Another one completely different. Oh, God, my pencil broke.
But don't applaud, Fred. Just throw money.
I don't know if any of you were in here yesterday. We had a question mark in here singing 96 Tears. That was pretty interesting. All right, last but certainly not least is going to be who's going to get the last spot? The lucky James Eller. It's the lucky James Eller.
Well, lucky frickin' God!
All right, that gets us the first dozen. And we've already got 2 people with 2 entries, Mike Shalise and Lucky James Eller. They like to stack that deck and try to win the big stuff. Didn't do either one of them any good last month, but you never know. You just don't know. All right, well, anyway, I think.
I wonder what the non-pathetic people are doing tonight.
That's why we're in the Deadbeat Club, folks. Is where all the pathetic people are hanging out. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Well, let me go through the rest of these pennies real quick. Sandy's over here taking care of me. She's watching me. Watching me like a hawk, she says. Oh, boy. I'm in trouble. I just want to get these pennies. I keep finding baggies with pennies in them, and I don't know. Like I said, these are all copper, but they're all different dates. And judging by the fact that I found 82s in here, I don't believe they've been looked at for any errors or anything like that. So we're going to zip through real quick, and then I can put them where they need to go. Let's flip that one over, see if there's any. Well, how are we going to tell as cruddy as this penny is? This looks like one I dug. Now, how am I going to tell if there's a double die reverse on the back of this thing? God, that is a nasty penny there. We'll just be throwing that one in the bin. I'm not saving coppers anymore. Oh, this is one of my favorites to look at. How many ears does Abe have? Oh, he's only got one today. One of these days I'm going to find one of those where the ear is misstamped, but not today. And so anyway, there's another 82 from my 82 container. M3 was supervising, but now he's taken off. He's mad because Andy didn't send him any more yip yip nip. He came over and checked the bag though, just to make sure. Just to make sure. All right, Heather, thank you for coming by. Glad to see you. Yes, that's my cheat sheet you're here flipping around. I still can't remember all these things. I will give you a hint on the upcoming gift away that one of the prizes is going to be a copy of the Red Book. If you don't know what the Red Book is, you're definitely in the wrong channel. It is the guidebook to United States coins. And I will be giving one of those away. And then there's another book that I ordered, but I'm not going to tell you what that one is. That's coming. I didn't really order it. It's just coming. I ask and it is being received. I'm not allowed to order anything. People yell at me if I spend channel money on the channel. Oh, God forbid. It's a terrible situation. 73. Yeah, I don't get why people think they can come into somebody else's channel and just tell people how to run their stuff. I don't like that. I just don't. I think it's rude. Oh, I can't help it. I just think it's rude. It's my time.
Assume you don't want to go to the police. I was told I have 96 hours. That was 16 hours ago.
Okay, then. That's about when I was on, too, 16 hours ago. I got about 8 more pennies in this stack, and then we will be. All right, Team Clam Bake. Thank y'all for coming. Back to work. Back to work. Always gotta work. All righty. We did get some folks signed up. We will be doing so probably every day between now and August the 1st. Like I said, we will be letting the winner pick their Christmas and July gift. So nobody's going to know what's in what box until the winner chooses. But I guarantee at least one box will have silver in it. At least one. And then there's the separate drawing for the Patreon group, and I will post that prize in the same manner. They're going to get to pick a box. So no one's going to know what's being given away until they pick their gifts. Just like at Christmas when we did the 12 days. And I didn't seem to have anybody that was too upset with what they got for Christmas. So, alrighty. Now I know what was in that bag of pennies. A bunch of stuff that needs to go back to the bank. So, where's that jar? I'll have to roll up some more coinage. Alrighty. So, alright, gang, that was a good little afternoon break. We even got to see what I got from Andy. So that was well timed. And we will maybe be back later tonight. I don't know. I still have more coins and more coins and more coins. There's just coins everywhere. A lot of these.
Penny, penny, penny.
Yep. My metal detector's name is Penny, Penny, Penny. Won an 1866 3-cent nickel. Oh, cool. I was watching an auction last night, and they had one of those, the trimes, the 3-cent dime things. Look at your last post, James Eller. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Where is the last post? I can't find your last post. In my defense, I only posted a dot once. Yeah, I know, James. You weren't who he was talking to, really. He was talking to that one person that is not, first of all, is not a regular in there and did that all night. I know who he was referring to, and I don't believe it was you. But after a while, when people kept doing it, and he said, please don't do that, I think it's disrespectful. And then a couple people did it because they thought they were being funny, and they don't know Andy very well, I guess, because it was obvious by looking at him that he did not think it was funny. This is what he thought, and I'm kind of with him.
Hey, buddy, what brings you to my little slice of hell?
Yeah, he was having a bad time, and just the same thing happened to me that day. I was having a very bad time. I had just found out that one of my friends in Michigan had passed away, and I didn't feel good, and my doctor had just left right before I started the show, and just a lot of people don't do well on holidays to begin with. And Andy and I are both those kind of people. And I warned everybody at the beginning of my show that I wasn't in the best frame of mind, and people chose to push my buttons, and I just said, fine, I'll just take it down. See ya. And I'm still leaving the metal detecting show off for the time being until I decide what to do with it. I am just going to do videos for that, and everybody can come back and watch them later. And I might even close the comments so I don't have to listen to anybody. If they don't like what I post, they don't have to watch it. Nobody's forcing anybody to do anything. The only things really that I ask in my channel is we don't discuss politics and religion, and we do not post things promoting people that I don't associate with because they have stabbed me in the back, and there's like 3 of those. Most people know who they are. And anyway, other than that, like I said yesterday, we were in here talking about stock car racing and car parts. And I other than the Monday night show, everything on my channel for the time right now is going to be just freeform stuff. And if I want to talk about how somebody's treating my friends or how they're treating me, well, you know what? We have a lot of that fighting. And it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop right here. There's a lot of people in the coin community that don't like me, and there's people in the metal detecting community that don't like me. And you know what? There's people I don't like. It's the way the world spins, folks. It just is. So on that note, I'm gonna go spin some jewelry around here and get it posted on the other channel. If somebody would post the link to my jewelry channel, I would appreciate it, because once again, I am ill prepared. I keep meaning to make a Nightbot command to take care of that, and I keep forgetting to do so because I'm old and I'm allowed. But I did get some stuff posted up there, and I've got some more that needs to go up there that is non-jewelry related, but there are some items up there if you are interested in them. Yeah, there's the jewelry channel. Thank you, Mikey. Always count on Mikey. Mikey's a good egg. Oh, wait, I don't think Mikey does eggs. I don't think he does eggs, if I remember right. There's a lot of things Mikey doesn't like. I can't help it. He's got...
He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
He's got some digestive issues, to say the least. Yeah, our boy likes it. Yeah, he does like his cheeseburgers, though. That's for sure. He's big.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
He's big on those cheeseburgers, for sure. Oh, okay. You do like eggs. What was it? Well, you said you didn't eat breakfast. That's what it was. That you don't normally eat breakfast. Hold the onions, huh, Mikey? Alrighty then. I think Mikey needs a prescription.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yeah, we're a little crazy around here, but we're allowed to be. It's the Deadbeat Club. So we can be crazy if we want. Oh, I got my elbow up against the space bar.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Oh, okay. It was lunch you don't eat. I get so confused with your dietary plan, Mikey. All right. Well, I'm going to go, folks. I got some stuff I got to take care of this afternoon, because tomorrow I have the gentleman coming to start working on my car. So we will be taking care of that. I may be on later signing up some more folks for the race. So make sure you have your notifications set and that you have hit the like button and share my channels and do all of that crap that they tell you got to do on Facebook that I at this point don't really give a rat's patoot about. I've kind of just quit caring about that stuff because I know it's never gonna happen. So there we go. We got 14 likes on this mess. All right, we'll see y'all later, folks. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. If you see Andy, tell him we need him back in the community. Yeah, Furry, you got a personal problem going today? Making you hungry, you need a Snickers. Yeah, I could use one too, except I'm not allowed to have nuts anymore. All right, thank you, Mark. I appreciate you doing that for me on the Nightbot. That'll make my life a whole heck of a lot easier. Thank you, Mikey, for getting that other link that I needed, the one to my most recent video over there. And I'll see y'all later on. I got to work on some more stuff. So, you know, the whole thing is just a big joke anyway. We all know.
Bazinga.
Yep, it's a bazinga.
Bazinga. Bazinga.
All right.
Bazinga.
All right, Sheldon, enough.
Bazinga.
I think he's stuck.
Bazinga.
Oh my God.
Bazinga.
Shut up,
Bazinga.
Sheldon. Yay! Finally, he's bazinged out in the ball pit. Later, guys.